Hey, welcome to the Lisper Podcast. Once again, it's your boy, the host, Tyrone the Lisper, and the co-host is here. Y'all know the co-host is here. The co-host is here. The co-host is here. Y'all see him. He's here. He's in full effect. He's about to make himself a contribution to the episode. Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know how I get down. Yes. Freddie's here. Macho Man's here. Megatron, Starscream, Baby Starscream, they all here. Everybody's here. The whole team is here. And today's episode is called I'm Still Not Playing. I am still not playing. And for those of y'all who don't know what I'm talking about Squid Games. That's right. I'm talking about Squid Games. I'm talking about Squid Games and the fact that I'm not playing Squid Games. They even had a show, a real life show, reality show about people playing Squid Games like in real life to win money and stuff. And I wasn't even going to play that. They wasn't getting killed for real. They was getting hit with paintballs, but I was like, I don't want no part of that because I don't want to embarrass myself. I don't want to embarrass myself because we think they kid games. You know, we think, we played red light, green light. We played all these kiddie games and we mastered them as children. But you think you're going to get out there as an adult. You think my old ass is going to get out there and be playing some red light, green light and be able to freeze and stop on the dime and all that bullshit that they got to do with Squid Games? No, I'm not even going to get on TV and embarrass myself like that. When I get on TV, it's going to be for talking. Okay, and I will be on TV. Let's not get this fucked up. I know I'm old. I'm not that old. I will be on TV. I'm going to be on TV for talking, or I'm going to be on TV for acting. But this face, look at it real good, because one day this face is going to be on that tissue. Yes, it is. Y'all going to see me on TV. Even if I'm on cops getting arrested. Because I might end up on cops. I might be on cops getting arrested. Even if I'm on cops getting arrested, my ass going to be on that TV one day. But it ain't going to be on Squid Games. Hell to the no, it ain't going to be on Squid Games unless I'm an actor in Squid Games. But I ain't playing that shit for real. But anyway. So good. Soon as it hits your lips. No. Anyway. So Squid Game Season 2 came out. And if y'all don't know about Squid Game Season 1, I got a list for podcast episodes. Go to my episodes, go on Spotify, go wherever you listen to podcast, or wherever you watch it. Go on them episodes and go to I Ain't Playing. That's the Squid Games episode, and they can describe the whole Squid Games because I ain't getting into it. Okay? I'm not getting into it right now about Squid Games 1, okay? Squid Games 1 happened. Well, Season 1, it ain't a movie. Squid Game Season 1 happened, and then Squid Game Season 2 came out, and I'm still not playing. So Squid Game Season 2, right? The guy actually won. Okay, and wait, by the way, spoiler motherfucking alert. That's right, spoiler alert, because if you have not seen the second season of Squid Games, you need to go there. Go there, watch that shit, and then come on back. We welcome you back. You can come on back here, and then you can listen to this podcast after you watch Squid Games Season 2, because I'm about to fuck all that shit up. And if you ain't seen it, I'm fucking it up. I'm going to tell you everything. So if you haven't seen Squid Games Season 2, go watch that shit, and then come see me later. I'm going to still be here. Co-host still going to be here. Everybody's still going to be here. It's still going to be the same show. But anyway, at the end of Squid Game Season 1, the guy actually, he won the game, and he got the money, but he had this little side bet with the old dude that ended up running the games, and he was telling them that people still care and people still was caring and stuff. And the old dude died before that homeless person got help. But that old dude knew that he lost. He knew that homeless person got help. He just didn't want to, didn't want to admit defeat, or didn't want the main star to see that he got defeated. Now, mind you, I'm not good with these names. I'm not remembering no names. I'm just gonna say the main board, number one star. If you saw Squid Games, you know what I'm talking about. That old man didn't want to admit defeat to the dude, so he just kind of like died without acting like he saw the shit, even though we know he saw the shit. We know he knew it. 46 billion won. Now, 46 billion, you think like, God damn! But 46 billion won is not exactly 46 billion American dollars. 46 billion won is, well, I'll be damned. 46 billion Korean won is still 31,204,952 American motherfucking dollars. So, I mean, when you think 46 billion won, you think, God damn, but it ain't goddamn. But 31 million right now. I'm saying 31 million is still some money. So I ain't mad at it. But when you hear the word billion, you kind of go crazy. But it ain't that kind of money though. But it's still, it's 31 million American dollars in America. It ain't no chump change. I'll tell you that. But my man got all of that money. You would think like he was cool. He was going to be cool with it. He was going to go to America and go see his daughter. And life was going to be great for him. This shit keeps falling over. Life was going to be great for him, right? That's what you think. So you're like, okay, Squid Game Season 2, I never thought that motherfucker was going to be in it. Okay? I never thought that the same motherfucker from Squid Game Season 1 was going to return for Season 2. Because I wasn't even playing Season 1. I damn sure wasn't going to play again. You survived the game. Ain't no fucking way you gonna play again. You got life-changing money, gonna change your fucking life, right? You got life-changing money, gonna change your fucking life. Ain't no way you playing that Squid Games again, right? But this motherfucker, well, he didn't exactly decide to play again. Like, he didn't really want to. But, okay, so he was gonna get on a plane. He was gonna go to America. He was gonna see his daughter. He was gonna spend time with his daughter. He was gonna do all that stuff. And, he decided not to. He decided not to because he saw the bull that was that got him into the Squid Games. He saw the boy that does the recruiting. He saw the boy that gives out the cards to get people to come to the Squid Game. He saw that dude, and he saw that dude about to give out some more cards. And when he saw that, he was like, wait a minute, they doing this shit again? Yeah, they doing this shit again. Why would they not do it again? They did it the first time. Why do you think that was just? It was just a one-time shot. He thought that game was just a one-time fucking thing, and they wasn't going to never do it again. Yeah, he was sadly mistaken. And that show was such a hit, I knew Squid Game Season 2 was coming out, but he was sadly mistaken on that. So he saw that again, and his conscience started to bother him. His conscience started to bother him. He started saying, I can't let this game go on again. See, me, I ain't playing. I won that money. I'm taking that money. I'm going to America. I'm seeing my daughter. I'm doing whatever I'm doing, but I'm not playing Squid Games again. And my conscience is not going to bother me. Yeah, it would bother me when motherfuckers were there. Once you was already in there, once you was already playing Squid Games, once you already fucking cheated that old man, once you already did all that stuff in there, you ain't the good guy no more. People was in there dying. You left. You went back. People was in there getting killed. That's fine. You came home, you told the story, nobody believes you. Nobody believes that fucking story. That story sounds ridiculous, sounds utterly ridiculous. Fuck you, it ain't true. You know what I mean? You go about your business. Because guess what? I had to survive that. And what about his trauma? You feel bad, you feel guilty, your conscience is bothering you about the game still going on, but you don't feel like you deserve that money because of your trauma. It was traumatizing being in there. It was traumatizing watching people get killed. It was traumatizing when they turned the lights out during the last few games and you had to fight for your life. It was traumatizing having to kill your defeat your best friend at the end. It was traumatizing. All that stuff was traumatizing, and for you to survive and get out with your life, you know what I'm saying? You deserve that money. And why you gotta worry about other people? Worry about yourself. I know it sounds selfish. I know it sounds bad. I know what I'm saying sounds fucked up. I don't give two shits. I don't. Because the fact of the matter is, he went through a traumatizing thing. He got out alive, and it's not his fault that it's happening to other people after that. And it's not his job to save them at all. You did what you had to do. Live your life. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But no, my man chose not to live his life. So my man said, you know what? Fuck this. I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna fight to stop these games. So he started paying motherfuckers to find that man. He literally paid this guy to pay all of these other people that he had in that worked for him. This little gangster dude was paying all of these people to go search the subways every day to try to find that guy so that he can try to get to him to shut the motherfucking games down. And I'm like, man, my man was just throwing paper out there. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck, dude? Don't you got a daughter, bro? Don't you got a daughter? Don't you got an ex-wife who left your ass because you was gambling and didn't have money? You got a daughter out there that's living in America with some other man, calling some other man Dada. Your daughter's in America calling another man dad because you can't get your shit together. Now you got the money to take care of your child, and you spending more money on trying to find this dude that's slapping people in the subway. That motherfucker was slapping the shit out of people in the subway. They play the game, slap, 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 slapping the shit out of people in the subway. You spending more money trying to find this dude that's slapping people out in the subway to save games, to save other people, and your daughter out there living in America. Living her best life with another man calling him dad. Your ex-wife in there getting pounded by another man because he got more money than you. When you got enough money to bring her back, you could have called and said, hey, I got 46 billion won. You want to come on back, honey? You want to be a family again? You got enough money to fix your family. And you out here spending money to try to get this man to find this dude. And then I'm like, okay, so what if y'all do find him? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when you find this motherfucker, right? Then you also got the cop boy. Now, this dude, you came back, the cop boy came back, and he told his story. Somebody saved him. This boat dude found him in the water, ended up saving him, bringing him back to civilization. The chief of police ended up like going to, his sergeant, detective, whatever, his boss ended up going to the police and getting his job back. And he told them the story about the game on the island. They said, motherfucker, are you insane? Are you insane? They didn't believe the story. They was like, motherfucker, are you insane? And his boss just basically said, look, shut the fuck up about that story. His boss said, shut the fuck up about that story. Shut the fuck up about them games. You look crazy. You're insane. Do you want a job or no? Do you want a job or no? My man said, you know what? Fuck no. I don't want to be no detective. I don't want no job no more. I'm going to be a traffic cop. So he decided to go be a motherfucking traffic cop because his conscience bothers him too. So my whole theory is that y'all so upset about these games that y'all fucking the bag up. You want to give up being a detective to be a traffic cop because you is disturbed by what happened with them games. You got all this money, enough money to get your wife back, get your daughter back, take care of your family, but you spending it on trying to find this dude because you so concerned about these motherfucking games. You survived the games, you got your money, take your money. You survived finding out that your brother was running the games. Your own motherfucking brother shot your ass. Didn't kill you now. He could have killed you. He didn't kill you, but he shot your ass and left you for dead in the water to protect those games. Your own brother did that. And you're not respecting that your life is still alive. You gonna fuck the bag up, you're not gonna get your money. And now he's riding around with this Gordon Fisher, man, trying to find the island that the games are going, because you're going to do what? Because he wants to stop the games, but he don't want to be a police officer no more. So you want to go and be vigilante game stopper? You want to go in there? I'm Batman. You want to be Batman? What did you want to be? Because you would have had more help with the police force, but they didn't believe your story, so they wasn't going to back you up. So you like, I'm just doing it on my own. And I'm going to take these ragtag dudes, these little fake, ragtag soldiers or whatever the case may be. So two of the dudes was working for me said, yo, if y'all find this man, I'm giving y'all buku cash. Like, I'm about to up the ante. I'm about to give y'all a ton of money if y'all find this dude. So these two motherfuckers, the boss dude and one of his other little workers, they find the dude. They find him. They track him down. They call him up. They say, yo, we got this motherfucker right now. Here's a picture of him. Click, click, click. Where he at? He in this subway. Get here now. That motherfucker gets out. Boom. They follow him. Boom. They follow him. Oh, man, we going to follow him. They tracking him down because they want that motherfucking wine. They was promised a whole bunch of wine, millions of dollars worth of wine they wanted. They follow this motherfucker, right? But they don't know that this motherfucker ain't just good at slapping. He's good at it like this motherfucker good at all forms of fighting, okay? They thought, this motherfucker, all he do is he carry a briefcase around, he go around slapping the shit out of people, but this motherfucker was, he was about that business, and they found out later. But here's it goes. This dude went and bought a whole bunch of bread and a whole bunch of lottery tickets, and he went to the homeless place, and he was like, what do y'all want? Y'all want bread? Y'all want lottery tickets? And these motherfuckers was taking lottery tickets. Couple of them took the bread, but most of them took the lottery tickets, right? And in my mind, I'm like, which would you do, Tyrone? Which would you do, Tyrone? But guess what? See, the lesson was supposed to be to take the bread. That's what you need. And don't take the chance on the lottery ticket. Like you want the bread, like you hungry, take the bread. Don't take a chance on the lottery ticket. Take the bread. But for me, I need money, 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 money. I'd rather take the chance on money than to take that bread because, like I told y'all before, and if y'all don't know, y'all can check out the Lisper Podcast Homeless episode. Like I told y'all before, if I was homeless, I'd be eating like a motherfucker. I would go in stores and rob them. If I wanted that bread, I would have went in that same store he got that bread from, snatched up about 4, 5, or 6 of them motherfucking breads and been out. Shut up. What they was gonna do? They was gonna take me to prison and give me the same bread and a bed? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm homeless. So y'all gonna take me to a place where I can actually sleep in a bed, actually have heat or air conditioning, and actually get food that I'm stealing anyway? Fuck out of here. So yeah, I wouldn't have been concerned about that bread. I wouldn't have been concerned about that bread. I would have took the lottery ticket too. But so most of the people took the lottery ticket. Some of the people took the bread. But then after he gave out all the lottery tickets, after he did it enough times, he went in the middle of that thing where all the homeless people was, and he put that bread on the ground, saying, y'all didn't want this fucking bread? And they like, yeah, we want the bread, we want the bread. He's like, no, too late. Y'all took lottery tickets, y'all lost lottery tickets. Now y'all can't have this bread. He stopped the bread off. But the bread was still in wrappers, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, as soon as he gets done stepping on all that bread, I'm going to go inspect the bread. Because some of the bread was still in wrappers, and he didn't stomp all of it out. Some of it still looked kind of good, so I would have went over there and I would have found the bread that was still wrapped up, still in the wrapper, that didn't get stomped out too bad. And I would have ate. I would have even ate some of the bread that gets stomped. I don't give a fuck. Just listen. If I'm spending most of my days eating out the fucking trash anyway, I'm going to eat some stomped out bread that still got a wrapper on it. He didn't unwrap the bread and stomp it out. He stomped them out with the wrapper still on. These breads was wrapped up. So, he stepped on them a little bit. So what? I'm eating out the trash anyway. I eat garbage anyway. So if I want the bread that bad, I'll still go walk right over there and get that motherfucking bread. So I don't know what was the point of his lesson. I don't know what was the lesson that was supposed to be learned. I don't know what the fuck he was doing or whatever. But I would still want to eat that bread anyway. I don't give a fuck. I eat out the trash. I eat garbage. I'm hungry. So he didn't teach nobody no lesson. He didn't do nothing valuable. But they watched him do that. But then it got to the point where they had to get up on my man because he was about to get away. He was about to get away. He was about to go in the building. So they're like, yo, we can't let him get away. We can't give up this wine. We got to get up on him. And they got up on him, and they got up off my man real quick. He did the whoop, back, whoop, boom, back. Took the knife. He fucked them motherfuckers up. He fucked them up. He beat on their asses. 2-on-1, he beat on their asses. Then he took them into the building, and he had the motherfuckers tied up, and he said, okay, we're going to play some games now. We're going to play some games. We're going to play Squid Games right up in here with y'all two motherfuckers. And he made them play, what did he make them play? He made them play like a Russian roulette type deal. To see which one of them would get killed. So they had to spin it, go first, go second, click button. So the Russian roulette, they put one bullet in, they spin it. But when you get to round six, you know that the bullet's in the gun, right? So they was like, next person pull his trigger, gonna be dead. So it's like, uh-oh. So this motherfucker gave them an opportunity where they could play rock, paper, scissors, and, whoever lost the rock, paper, scissors would gotta pull the trigger. And it was double rock, paper, scissors. So you had to do one rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and then you had to take one hand away, and ride with the one you got. So, like, say if I had 2 rocks and he had paper and scissors, he would keep the paper so that he could beat my 2 rocks. So vice versa, you know what I mean? You just had to you had 2 ends, so you could have rock and scissors. And if he had paper and rock, then you would. If he had paper and rock, you had rock and scissors. You would keep rock because he can beat your rock with scissors. Shit like that. And they just kept going back and forth until one of them would win. But with the last bullet, the one bull had rock and scissors, and the other bull had 2 rock. Now the one bull had, I don't know what he had. He had something where he was going to lose. He was going to lose because of all the bull had scissors and the rock, and he had whatever. He was going to lose. The other guy, the boss dude, the dude that brought him there, the dude that got him involved, had him beat. And he took away the losing hand so that he could lose, and he got killed. So he sacrificed his life to save the guy that he got involved in, which I thought was a noble thing, but it wouldn't be me. It wouldn't be me. That's why I said I ain't playing. I'm not playing because he played the game. He won fair and square. He really won fair and square, but he ain't want to. He felt guilty. He ain't want to. Why these people got so much motherfucking conscience? I wouldn't have a bad conscience against somebody killed when I'm not the one doing the killing. You know what I mean? I'm not the one involved in this. I'm not the one playing in the games. I'm not the one involved in the games. I'm not the one that's going to end up killing my man. So I'm not going to feel bad about getting him killed. Rather him than me. But he sacrificed himself, and I guess he feels guilty for bringing him in. He got the man killed, and that's that. Now, the other boy dude end up finding the man, end up getting in touch with him. He ended up finding his friend, the guy that worked for him. He was tied up in a bed, looking, tied up in a bed. He helped him out. And then he caught up with the man too. And the man caught up with him, and the man said, hey, you know what? I'm gonna play Russian roulette against you. And he said, what? You gonna play Russian roulette against me? And he was like, yeah, we're gonna play Russian roulette against you. And so they played it. And they just kept going back and forth, clicking. Then he said, you know what, we're going to up the ante. Instead of just clicking each time till we get around to 6 times, you don't know what it is, we're going to spin the barrel every time we click it. We're going to spin the barrel every time we click it. We're going to spin the barrel every time we click it. So they did that. That didn't work out. Then he put 5 bullets in the gun. He put 5 bullets in the gun. And he gave it to the guy, and he said, look, that's 5 bullets in there. So he clicked it, boom, click. He didn't get killed. So now it was a dilemma now, because that's it. That's it. Whoever goes first, once they don't die, that's it. He clicked that gun, he didn't die, that was it. He said, now, my man was sitting there, my man said, now you can point that gun at me. And you can, no. He didn't win. He had the gun, and he said, you know it's a bullet in there. You can point that gun at me and just kill me and be done with it. And he said, no, they got down to the last bullet or something. I don't know. Whatever happened was the next 2 gun pulls, there was a chance a bullet was in there or not or whatever. And he told him, he said, you can point that gun at me and you can shoot me right in the face. Or you can go ahead and take your chances. So he took his chances. But then when he got the gun back, he told him the same thing. He said, then you can point that gun at me and you can shoot me right in the face. Or if you're going to be the kind of man you try to make me be. And the man that was playing in the games, that was giving out the tickets and bringing everybody to the games, that motherfucker put that gun under his chin and blew his own fucking brain. That's right. He killed himself. He said, fuck it. He was so dedicated to the games and dedicated to the point of the games and dedicated to whatever the cause is that he was willing to kill himself, and he killed himself. And once again, I said, that ain't me. If I would have got that gun and I would have known that the next shot was the bullet that was going to murder somebody, I'm cheating. That's right. I'm not pulling this trigger. Now, I might not just get pointed at the other guy and shoot him right in the face, but the game's over. Game's over. I'm telling him, look, game's over. And he can't argue with it. You know what I'm saying? If we playing Russian roulette and it's just me and him, and it's my turn, and I know that the bullet's in there, I know that the next shot, the bullet's in that chamber, game's over. I'm not playing no more. Game's over, motherfucker. You won. You won, but you want a cash prize? Because if you think I'm about to kill myself for this, I'm not about to do it. And now you can't argue. You can't argue because you know I have the gun in my hand with the bullet in there. You argue with me, I'm going to pop off on you. I'm going to shoot you. You did. You did. So there's no way out of this. So for him to put that gun in the hand, he did the film. Yeah, not me. Not me. Game's over. You want, what do you want? What do you want? You want some wine? What do you want? You want me to call the game boss and tell him that you're looking for him? Hey, heard our bitches was looking for me. Bitch, here I go. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know what you do. Hey, what's up, Randy? How you doing, brother? Good to see you on here. Thanks for the support. But anyway, I'm not killing myself. No, fuck that. But he killed himself. So then now, the person who runs the games get my man in the car, the guy who's trying to stop him, they get him in the car, and they go, what the fuck, what do you want from us? They go, motherfucker, you won the games. You got your money. Why the fuck are you still here? Why ain't you in America taking care of your daughter? Why ain't you living your best life? Why are you fucking around with us? Why are you spending money to look for my mans in them? What are you doing? And he was basically like, I want y'all to cut these motherfucking games out. I want y'all to stop the games. I want y'all to end it. It ain't right. And they was like, fuck you. Fuck you. We're not ending these games. We're going to keep on playing these games. We're going to keep on doing what we're doing. Like, eat a dick. Like, you can't stop us. The police don't believe you. Nobody believes you. Nobody knows where we're at. We're rich than a motherfucker. Like, shut. Like, you full of, like, it ain't happening, bro. The games is going to happen, right? And then they go, but since you missed the saver, hoe, Since you Mr. Noble, since you Mr. High and mighty, fuck you gonna do about it? We keeping these games going per se. That's how they was. That's how the boy was. The boy was like being real with him. Like, we keeping these games going. And he's basically like, well, then drug me right now and put me back in. I want to play again. Motherfucker, what? What? Now, I'm all for trying to stop the games. Your conscience bothers you that much, you want to try to stop the games? Okay, cool. You're a noble man. Okay, cool. But you going back in there? You is going back in there. Like, you got problems, brother. You got real problems. You got real issues. And then I can't help you. I'm not. As soon as he would have said the games will continue, hey, man, look, I spent a lot of money getting this guy. I already got one person killed. I already watched this guy play Russian roulette and kill himself. I'm in this car talking to the boss dude that's saying that the game's going on. I did my part. I tried. My conscience is clear. I tried. I did. I put forth a valiant effort to stop these motherfucking games. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm going to do. I've had all I can stand, and I can't stand no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of here. I'm leaving. I'm getting out that car, and I'm on my way. I'm coming to America. I'm coming to America. I mean, I'm getting my ass out of there. America, here I come. I'm going to see my daughter. But nope. He took his ass back in to play Squid Games again. Right? And he goes in and he goes to play. And he meets all these people. They got this character. They got this rapper dude. They got this dude that robbed people with the Bitcoins. They got this another dude and his mom. Another dude and his mom in there. You know what I mean? They got this girl in there pregnant. She went in there pregnant. And her baby daddy in there too. Her baby daddy in there. She in there. She pregnant them motherfucker. He in there trying to get the money. They both trying to get the money. It was fucked up, right? And then they showed this one girl that was trying to find her child and trying to pay money for people to find her child. And she ended up in there. And I thought she was going to be a part of the Squid Games. She wanted there to be one of the workers. She wanted there to be one of the workers. She wanted there to kill people. I was like, oh. I didn't know they had job applications for that. They showed this girl. I was sending them in. I was like, okay, she's trying to find a daughter. She going in to get the money and go get her daughter. No. She going in there to get the money for killing. She don't want to play the game. She want to help them kill the people. And I was just like, hey, that's better than playing. Ain't it? No. Murdering is not better than taking chances at getting murdered for some money. I'm not even going to lie. If they offer me the choice of playing the games or being one of the workers, I'm going to kill some people. That's just me. I'm going to kill some people. I'm sorry. Somebody got to die. You're going to die anyway. They're going to die anyway. If I don't go there, you're still going to die. So, yeah, if it was only one of those two choices, yeah. But I've been in the army, too. I'm going to pop off. I'm going to be hitting all my targets. I ain't fucking around. But, so that's what was going on. So he went back in. So the first game was red light, green light, just like the first time. And he was like, hey, they was about to start the red light, green light. And they was telling the people like how much the prize money is and all that stuff, what they going to win. And he was like, hey, don't play this red light, green light. We got to get the fuck out of here. Don't play this game. If you don't win the red light, green light, you're going to die. They're going to kill you. And I'm telling you, you're going to die. And people are like, get the fuck out of here. Like, they just can't bring us here and kill a bunch of people. Like, you're a dickhead. Shut the fuck up, ignoring shit out of them. And he's like, no, I'm serious. They going to kill you. And they was just like, fuck you. What the fuck are you talking about? And he was like, yo, you're going to be killed if you don't play this red light, green light right. Then he's like, I've been here before. I played these motherfucking games before. This is my second time here. And then he still didn't look credible. Because everybody was like, you played this game. You survived it. You won all the money by yourself. One person won all that motherfucking money. 46 billion won. You won by yourself and you came back, motherfucker. Yeah, we don't believe that neither. I mean, we don't believe that neither. But it was true. It was damn true. And then as soon as the first person got popped off, bang, they was like, oh, shit, he was lying. And then he's like, Stink, get behind other people. He said them eyeballs was going to skin you. He told them how to survive it. And that was cool, right? That was cool. and some of them still didn't listen, got shot up. And the rapper boy was insane because he had these little pills in his little thing. He had some hidden pills in it. He was on drugs. I don't know if it was Molly's, Percocets, fentanyl. I don't know what it was. All right, Randy, I see you. I don't know what it was, but it was like, whatever it was, Molly, Percocets, whatever kind of drugs he was on them. He pushed some people down and made them move so that they could get shot up and shit. He was a real dickhead, right? But Squid Game, the show, always got to have that one dick. And then the one guy got shot in his leg or something, and he didn't die. He moved, he got shot, he didn't die. They dragged him to the finish line. I was like, well, no, he's out. Like, they can't do that. That's not fair that the person who sniped him didn't actually kill him, right? So then the girl, the girl that was in that chose to be one of the killers, as soon as he got across the finish line, that bitch, bop, bop, sniped him up. And I was like, damn, she still killed him, but that was only right. But the bulls was mad at her. They was like, why you still killing him? Because they was harvesting body parts. So some people they shot, they didn't actually kill. They shot him, put him in the casket. They put marks on the little casket drawings to say, don't burn this motherfucker because this is one of those bodies that we got to take the kidneys out of. And they didn't want to take the meat. If you kill them and they die, they start, it's tainted meat. It's tainted meat if you kill them. So they shoot them in the leg, shoot them somewhere, demobilize them. And everybody else thinks they did. Then they put them in a coffin. And then when they get them down there, they take them out and they go do operations and surgeries on them to make sure, to get them kidneys and get them organs. They were selling organs out the ones that didn't die. So they was pissed off at her for doing that. But that's later on down the line. It was a subplot, but it didn't really develop as much as I thought it would. So we can talk about it. She started doing that. They roughed her up a little bit, beat her up, said, "Listen, you got to comply." She was like, "No, the guy lost. He didn't get died." They like, "Listen, some of these bodies ain't gonna get killed. We gonna get you in check. We selling some of these organs, and bitch, if you ain't down, let's get down or lay down in here." And she got down. And they laid down. They lived for long. So that's just all that. It was a subplot. It was interesting, but it wasn't interesting enough to get into the details of it. So now, red light, green light is over. They get back in the room and they like, mother. And the thing is, they like, well, we want to go home. Fuck this place. We didn't know they was killing people. We want to go home. And that's how they was. And then that piggy bank came down. Y'all, if y'all saw Squid Games, y'all know the piggy bank. The piggy bank came down, and the piggy bank was telling them how much money went into the piggy bank. They're like, this many people died. This how much money went into the piggy bank. This is the prize money. And then they said, you know what? After every game, we're going to have a vote. We're going to have a vote to see who wants to stay, who wants to leave. And if the people who want to stay beat out the people who want to leave, we staying and we playing. So, of course, the guy was basically like, the main star was basically like, we got to get the fuck out of here. Everybody vote to leave. Everybody vote to leave. But then you had that one dickhead that go, that ain't even going to pay my bills. The prize money that I got right now, if I split it, that's not going to pay my motherfucking bills. So they was like, he was like, no, I'm not leaving. And then the other people was like, well, I don't want to leave too. It's like, you want to leave? You owe 152 billion won. You're only going to get 40. You want to leave? You owe all that money. You want to leave? You're going to get killed anyway. You're going to get killed on the street. You owe all these people all that money. You want to leave here? You want to leave here? You want to leave here? You want to leave? Y'all owe too much money. You can't leave. No, we're going to tough it out. So they go up there and they vote. And all they was telling the people, let's just play one more time. Okay. 50 people died the first game. We got all that money. If 50 more people die, we get to split all that money. It's going to be split between us. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's play one more game, split that money, and let's go. That was the plan. And then it just became like one more game. So they like, well, it's one more game. He was here before. You know the next game. Tell us the next game. Help us beat the game. Like, help all of us live. You know what the next game is. Help us beat the game. So he was telling them what the next game was going to be. He was telling them that it was going to be that cookie game where you lick the cookie. They had that cookie. They had to get the piece out. Hey, what's up, sis? They had that cookie. They had to get the piece out. And they that game, the cookie game. He told all the people that it was going to be that game and they had to pick all the stuff. But it wasn't that. It wasn't that. The Squid Game people who ran the Squid Games were smart. They said, we're not playing the same shit. We is not playing the same shit we played last. No. We up in the ante on these games. So it was a different game. Now, I don't remember what the second game was. I don't remember exactly what the second game was to my recollection. I ain't gonna lie. But they won in, they played that game, some more people died, and they came back. And then he did the same speech again. Meanwhile, one of the guys that ended up befriending him was a guy that was running the game. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing. One of the guys that was befriending him was the guy that shot his brother, was the front man, the guy that was actually running the game. So once again, the guy that was in charge, the front man of the game, was actually in the game playing it with him, right next to him, being his best buddy. And I guess that was just so he can maneuver him or scope him out. Feel him out, see what was going on, learn about the uprisings, learn about how to beat it, all that shit. But he was playing right next to him. But anyway, they were like, we gotta stop it. And then they went up there again. We gotta vote. We gotta stop it. We gotta vote. We gotta stop it. And the one mom was with her son, and she's like, "Son, we're going home." And the son's like, "Yes, mom, we're gonna go home." Then that motherfucker voted to stay, and the mom was like, "You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You my son! Why you doing that dumb shit for?" He came back. She said, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You doing that dumb shit? Why you vote to stay? What is wrong with you?" And they was just like, one more game. We're gonna play one more fucking game. We play one more game, and we can get the fuck on out of here. And that's how they kept going. Every time they played a game, there was a vote, and people would go, one more game, one more game. So it wasn't the situation where last Squid Game where they left and then they were still fucked up in the street and they came back. No, they never left this time. Motherfuckers just kept going. We're going to play one more game. We're going to play one more game. We're going to play one more game. They even bullied some people into voting their way. Started fighting people, started convincing people, one more game, one more game. Look at the money in that pig and down, all that money going to thing. One more game, one more game. And me, I'm like, no. I survived 2 games. I'm getting some of that money. It may not be all that money, but I'm splitting that money with 100 motherfuckers. I'm going home with some cash in my life. Let's go. Let's get the fuck on out of here. But some people, man, greed. Some people just wanted to play one more game. And the games didn't get ugly yet. The shit didn't get too vicious yet. It wasn't like the one-on-one games yet. It was kind of cool. And then they played this game, this like merry-go-round game. It was something like a musical chairs type game where you go on the merry-go-round and the music was playing and it's dance to the music, dance. And then when the music stopped, you got to go into these rooms, but you got to have a certain amount of people in the room. So they would go, the music would stop and they would go, four players in each room. And so you had to get into a room and close the door, and it had to be 4 y'all in the room. That was when the games got a little ugly. Shit got ugly because if you didn't have a team, you was fucked up. If it was a team of 4 y'all, yeah, bam, it's all 4 of us, bam, we together, run to the room. If it was a team of 2 of y'all had to find 2 other people to run to the room. Y'all had to find 2 other people to run to the room. Pebble said, "You see the Beast show that remind me of that show?" I don't know. I didn't see the Beast show, but now I'm going to check it out. Find out the real name of it, send it to me, and I'll definitely check it out. If I like it, I'll be back here talking about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I talk my shit when I like something. But anyway, so when they stopped it, it was like 2 people. You had to get 2 people. So you and your friend, if it's 4 y'all, hey, y'all 2 go in the room, we going to go in the room. You know what I mean? But then it got to the point where it was even odd numbers of people. So it would be 6 people in the group. You only need 5. And it's like, oh, shit. One of us, you're going to have to find, one of us got to find other people. Like, so they had it where, like, the groups could go in, but then sometimes the groups couldn't go in. Sometimes the numbers wasn't right. Then they add up for the groups. And then that's when you saw motherfuckers getting vicious. Motherfuckers would have 2, and they say 3, and they would just go snatch anybody. We need 3 people. Go grab that bitch right there. Grab her. Come on, you coming with us, bitch. We going in this room. They would go in the room, close the door. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it worked. The one bull was about to go in the room, and he had to get enough people, and he had his mom there, and these 2 motherfuckers came and snatched him. He left his mom. He went in the room with the 2 motherfuckers and snatched him, left his mom. And his mom is just like, you motherfucker. You motherfucker. But she actually got pulled into a room. She actually survived. When she got out the room, she said, you son of a bitch. I'm your mother. And he just like, oh, the 2 guys snatched me up. Like, he didn't even try to fight, though. They grabbed him. They put him in the room. He just looked at his mom like, oh, I can't do nothing about it. You're a pussy. You didn't even try to fight. You didn't even try to fight for your mother. You was willing to let your mom die. All right, Mr. Beast show. All right, I'm gonna check that out for sure. Thanks for telling me. I'm gonna check that out. But this pussy was letting his mom die. Must be the money that's turning him on. Must be the money. He was gonna let his fucking mom die, right? But anyway, so at the end they had 50 rooms, right? It was 50 doors, and the guy said, how many? The guy said, how many people you think they're gonna do on this last spin around? They had the last spin around, and he said they're gonna do 2. And he said, what you mean they're gonna do 2? He said the number gonna be 2 because it's about 100 and something people left. They going, it's 50 doors. That's enough for 100 people. They trying to wean out 20 folks. They going to do 2. Sure enough, he was right. They did. Only one person says, Mr. Beast show. One person going to win $5 million. I'm in it. I'm going. Now, they don't kill you, do they? Like, no. I know they're not going to kill you on the show, but man, shit, for $5 million, I'll go play some, do whatever that Mr. Beast show is. I'll go try to play some of that shit for $5 million. Fuck it. But anyway, so they do the 2, and the guy that's running it goes into a room with another guy that's in their little group. And when he gets in the room, there's already a man in there. So the man goes, no, I was in here first. And this guy grabs this motherfucker, chokes him to death. Chokes him straight up to death. And the other guy that's in their group sees him do it. And he's like, oh, this motherfucker was in our group. This motherfucker was talking about going home. This motherfucker's supposed to be on our team, but he done killed the man up in here. Like, he ain't something wrong with him. But he don't want to tell the other people in the group, but he like something wrong with him. Yeah, this motherfucker acting funny. He killed somebody. Right? And I'm like, yeah, well, I'm watching like, yeah, well, you don't know that this motherfucker killing a lot of people because this is the man that's in charge of the games. So, yeah, he's killing a lot of people. Like, you don't know. And we sitting there as the audience going, yeah, I bet that motherfucker did kill somebody. You know what I mean? But in the movie, in the show, he don't know that that's the dude that's running the game. So he go back to the group and he tells the main character, he's like, something wrong with him. He's like, what you mean what's wrong with him? He's like, I ain't going to say it. Don't worry about it. But, something wrong with that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And then they had a he/she in it too. What is it called? Like a transgender girl in there. And I understand they trying to like cater to the transgenders, and she was cool because she was like, all right, I'll tell you about the transgender girl later. Transgender girl comes up and she becomes an important part of the show. She becomes an important part of the show later on. But then so they do that thing and they gotta beat that. And then they had another game that they had to survive where you was on teams and you had to be like a 3-legged race, but all your teams of 5 of y'all all had to be tied together and y'all had to beat this race by the end of the time. But each track, it had like a little stop and you play a little sub game inside the other game. So they had this one game, it was something like jacks. They had these little numbered cubes and you had to throw them up and catch them. It was something like jacks. So one person had to go and play the jacks. Then the other person had to do a spinning cap where you had to tie the rope around the spinning cap and throw it and wait till it spin. And then the other person they had this game where you had to set a stone up and you had to throw the rock at the stone and knock the stone down with the rock. And then they had this other game where you had to, it's like hacky sack. They had this little hacky sack thing and you had to kick it, but you had to kick it at least 5 times. And so the boy got in the group with them and he made sure their group got through. And they got through. A lot of groups got killed. And then they was like, we still getting killed. We can't play no more games. And they knew they weren't going to win the vote no more. At this point, the people who wanted to stay had more votes than the people who wanted to leave. So they get in the bathroom and they get into a fight and people get killed. And the people who wanted to stay killed more of the people that wanted to leave. So now the people who wanted to stay killed 3 of those people because it was tied. And they said, since it's tied, they voted and it was tied. It was even Steven. Same amount of people wanted to stay, same amount of people wanted to leave. So the bosses came out and it was like, listen, since y'all even Steven, we're going to vote again tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to vote this again. So y'all have yourselves a good night's sleep. So they go into the bathroom. They start fighting. They was getting it in that bathroom. Fuck you, motherfucker. We fighting. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Huh. They got it on. They got busy in that bathroom. 3 of the people that wanted to stay was killed. 2 of the people that wanted to leave was killed. So now the people that wanted to leave had the advantage. So they were celebrating. They were sitting there. They was like, yeah, tomorrow we got the vote. We put it down their throat. We leaving. They was all happy as shit. They was all like, we got the numbers. We about to leave this motherfucker. And the boy was just like, no, we not. The boy was like, no, we not. The motherfuckers that want to stay, they did their count. They know we're winning now. So tonight, they're going to kill us. Tonight, when we go to bed, they're going to be trying to kill our asses. They're going to attack us. I already been in this house. I know that they're attacking these games. We are about to be under motherfucking attack. So they were like, well, fuck it. We're going to have to fight. We're going to have to attack them first. We're going to have to do this and do this. And he said, no, we're going to have to get the guards, steal the guns, and we're going to have to fight to shut this game down ourselves. Now, the guy who's running the game is sitting there listening to the plan. He knows the plan. He knows the plan, so there's no way an ambush is going to work. He knows that he's planning on ambushing the guys. He knows he's planning on killing guns, stealing their guns. He knows he's planning on attacking them. He knows that they're going to do it. So now there's no way they can get away with it, but they don't know that. Second thing, this guy that's the savior of the games. This guy that's the man that's going to stop the games. This guy that conscience bothered him so much was going to let all of these people that wanted to leave get killed, because he basically told them, we're going to lay low. We're going to hide in the bed, and we're going to wait till the guards come in. And then when the guards come in, we're going to ambush them and steal them guns. In the meantime, the fight's going to happen. In the meantime, people are going to be getting killed up in here until the guards get there. You know the guards is not going to stop it immediately. So you're willing to sacrifice lives now to stop the game. Oh, look at you. You're not no fucking hero. You're about to let innocent people get killed. Instead of giving them their chance to take their chance playing the game, you're going to let them get killed. And he did. And they took the guns. And they shot a bunch of them guards up. I ain't gonna lie. They shot a bunch of them guards up. And they looked like they was about to fucking succeed. The the transgender, was a military trained man. He got out the military because he wanted titties and, he wanted to be a he. So he got out the military, but he was military trained. He was loading up them guns, told them motherfuckers how to use them guns. He was taking motherfuckers out. Pew, 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 pew. They got all the way up. They got up the steps. They got all the way up to the front thing. They almost got out, and they had the plan to get out too. They could have got out. But what happened? He trusted the man. He told the other guy, he said, you go around back, and you sneak up behind him, and you get him from the back. We're going to get him from the front. Take a team. And sure enough, he snuck up behind him, and he had him from the back. And guess what? He took the team, and guess what he did when he took that team around that corner? He took that team out because he was working for the games. He took that team out, shot them motherfuckers dead. Bop, 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 bop. Okay? There was no way out of it because now you sent the man that's in charge to go help you kill the people that's in charge. He didn't know. So that dude took the team out, and now he's there, and now that dude catches up to him, but he puts his mask back on, so now he don't know that it's him. And he catches up to him, and he points that gun at him, and he goes, hey, how does it feel trying to be the hero now? You're done. You tried to be the hero. How does it feel? And he said, let me show you how I feel. Shot the other ball right next to him, right in front of his face. Bam! Killed him. Your whole team is dead, and you got a whole bunch of other people killed in that room that didn't have to die, and you took away all their chances of getting money. You fucked the whole game up. Got more people killed than probably would have got killed. Got all of these soldiers killed that was working for me. Got your best friend that was right here next to you helping you, popped off. You done fucked up. Now how do you feel to be the hero? And then he didn't kill him. He let him survive. He let him survive to see this is the truth of your loins. Now how bad is your conscience? Now how guilty do you motherfucking feel? You know what I'm saying? And then it kind of went off. It kind of went off. And it was a bad way to go off. Oh, no. Let me explain something else. The police officer dude, the brother dude, got close to find out who was in the island. They had GPS thing. Oh, no, I forgot a whole part. So they found out he was going back into the game. So they put a GPS thing in his mouth. One of his tooths had a tracker on it. Well, the people had found that tracker. They found that tracker. When they drugged him, they found that tracker. They took that tracker right out of his mouth. When he got in there, he took that tooth out. The tracker thing wasn't on there. Because that was his plan. He was going to go in, they was going to trace the tracker, and they was going to come in and save him. When he got in there, that tracker was gone. They took that tooth out, saw that tracker, put that tooth back in, took that tracker out. They gave that tracker to a random fisherman on some random island. They found him. They went to check about the little tracker thing was in there. And how did they know he had the tracker in there? You know how they know he had the tracker in there? The guy who was running the boats was working for the man. The guy who was running the boats was working for the people who was running the game. So he done told them that he got a tracker in his tooth. He done been taking this motherfucker around to the wrong motherfucking islands. And when the guy had the drone that was flying around the island using the drone to look for stuff, he done went there and tried to fuck up the drone. And that's how we found out. He went there and tried to fuck up the drone, and the guy came out and was like, Captain, what are you doing to my drone? He like, oh, I'm fucking it up. And he's like, why are you fucking it up? Then he just killed him, threw him overboard, killed that motherfucker. So the captain dude is working with the game player dude. So they just going around and around, round and round we go. They're not gonna find that island. He done fucked up the GPS. He done killed the man that know he fucked up the GPS. He done told them about the tracker. Yeah, they ain't finding that island. He works for them. Okay, and at the end they showed another game happening. I guess it was the final game, and they showed it happening, and they showed the girl, the 3-2, the red light, green light girl, and it was another dude. It looked like a railroad crossing or something, and it went off. But my man ain't out the game. I guess he got forced to still play the final game with the final people that survived the first thing. And I'm wondering if my man, that's the boss dude, is going to take the mask off and go back into the games with them and explain and say, hey, I ducked under the thing and I hid and they caught me, but they didn't kill me. They brought me back to the room. Or if he just going to let them know it was him. I don't know what's going to happen. But season 3 better pop off faster, because at least season 1 ended right. Season 1 didn't end with no motherfucking cliffhanger. Season 1 ended and season 2 was starting. You thought that season 2 was going to start with just start over. They playing the games again. They got new people. They incorporated the new guy back in. But season 3 ended on a cliffhanger. So we can't wait years. I mean, season 2 and then on a cliffhanger. So we're not going to wait years to see that shit. I'm not, because I'm like, I want to know now. We kind of want to know now. Like, when it's a cliffhanger, we need that next season, next motherfucking year. So season 3 of Squid Games needs to happen real fucking soon. And with that, I think I'm done with this episode. You know, I have fun talking about the Squid Games. I makes no sense. Makes no sense. I ain't going in there. I ain't playing. And when they gave us a chance to leave, I don't understand why them people voted to stay. It was just like, you think you that damn good at these games that you would take a chance on getting shot just to play a kid game. And like I said, I'm not playing, because you know what? All these girls, I remember back in the day, all these girls thought they was good at double dutch. Challenge one, and they would go around the neighborhoods with their little ropes and say, I'll bust your ass in double dutch. I'll bust your ass in double dutch. And they did a lot. A lot of them bust their ass. A lot of them thought they was good at it. A lot of them was good at it. You can jump for 35 seconds, 45 seconds. You can finish the whole Big Mac filet of fish song, right? But if a motherfucker had a gun out there and said, if you don't finish Big Mac filet of fish, you're getting popped off. Is you playing double dutch? No, bitch. I don't care. The best double dutch jumper in the planet. The best double dutch jumper in the world. The double dutch champion of the world ain't taking her chances double dutching when the man got a gun to her fucking head. No way. She's not playing double dutch. Because one slip up, one false move, one trip, one shoe untied, and you dead. You dead. I don't care how good I am at playing double dutch or playing these kids games. I'm not taking that chance in my life. Steph Curry. If Steph Curry right now, a guy put a gun to his head and said, hey, man, you got to make 3 3-pointers in a row or I'm going to shoot your ass. You think Steph Curry's going to take that chance? The best 3-point, not even 3-point, the best shooter in the history of the world. The greatest shooter in NBA basketball history, the greatest shooter on the planet of Earth, is not going to play a game shooting shots for his fucking life. No fucking way. So when people was like voluntarily playing games, knowing that they was going to die, I don't care if you was the best in the world, you're not doing it. I don't care if I'm the best in the world or something. I'm the shit-talking champion of the world. But if somebody said, Tyrone, you got to do a podcast episode, and it's got to be on point, it's got to be on point. People got to laugh. People got to cry. People got to sigh. People got to watch. People got to anticipate. And you got to talk some good shit. Me, shit talking champion of the world, is not saying nothing. You don't have to say a word, because I won't be. No. I don't care how much wine you got. I don't care about your $31 million. I'm not taking that. fucking chance. Okay? Because if you die, you can't spend the money. If you die, you can't spend the money. And in Squid Games, if you die, you don't even get the money. Like you dying, your family don't get jack shit. It ain't like you die and they take your portion out and give it to your family. No, if you dead, you dead, you lost that bread. So no. Squid Game 2, Squid Game 3, Squid Game whatever. I'm not playing. My sister said that Mr. Beast show is offering $5 million. Now I'm gonna check that out. That might be something I can get into. But even the fake Squid Games, yeah, you going in with them, man. I'm not playing that. I'm not doing that. I'm not about to watch me play red light, green light, and I trip and fall on my face on national TV, and Brittany at home expecting me to come home with some money because I'm very athletic and I think I can do everything, and I fall on national TV, and I come home and she looking at me. You didn't even do one game, you clumsy motherfucker. No, that's not about to be my life. The kids looking at me behind 9 years old. If I lost the Squid Game behind that, Dad, even I could have did that. Even I could have did that. You should have let me go. You know what I mean? No, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with Angel going, Dad, you did not do your big one. Giving me them dumbass 30 lists. I don't even want that. Let alone dying. So no. Squid Games, guess what? Your boy is not playing. And with that being said, that's the end of this episode. Shout out to Pebbles, shout out to my sister, shout out to my niece Rihanna, shout out to Randy who always shows up. You know what I mean? And shout out to the Starting Five podcast. Shout out to the Commanders. Them Commanders, it's wild card weekend, and I'm not watching other teams. It's wild card weekend, and I get to watch my team play. Oh man, I'm ecstatic. Shout out to Heineken, because Heineken's going to be in the building tomorrow for the playoffs. Shout out to 1800 jalapeno, cucumber jalapeno. Shout out to them. Shout out to the co-host. Shout out to everybody, and yeah, this was fun, and I'm out.